में सेबी चेयरपर्सन माधवी पुरी बुच का संबोधन हो रहा है और बहुत ही क्रूशियल होगा, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आजकल उनको सुनना कि मिड कैप और स्मॉल कैप को लेकर उनका स्टैंड क्या है और बाजार को लेकर क्या अभिव्यक्ति है। आइए सीधे वहां चलते हैं।
And to facilitate digitization of this whole ecosystem, using the now, I would say, concept or framework that we have in the country of saying that there is public infrastructure and private innovation. So in the markets, while the infrastructure is not strictly public, for instance, the exchanges form the basic infrastructure, the depositories form the basic infrastructure of our markets. They do perform the role of public infrastructure, even though they are in somewhat private hands in a diverse and diversified manner. So allowing for platforms like the online bond platform, for instance, allowing, now you've recently seen the notification on small and medium REITs. The objective is that we should now facilitate many more smaller and smaller and smaller units of this ownership to be diversely held and democratically held across the country by our citizens. What is true for REITs is also true for InvITs. And we have a lot of belief in the way in which this infrastructure is going to grow in our country, because with every foreign investor that I meet, I find that the interest in our InvIT structures is growing by the day. There used to be trepidation that the way that the banking system, and we've all been bankers, Mr. Bhatia and I often laugh about it, we've burnt our hands ourselves in the infrastructure sector. We know the pitfalls of that, but the way that InvITs have been structured, the way that there are escrowed accounts, the way that there is a ring fencing against bankruptcy, all of those aspects have resulted in a high level of confidence that the investors now show in our InvIT assets. So there is a huge appetite for this. So for all the youngsters who are looking and wondering as to which area of the financial sector they should enter into, wondering where the high growth is going to come from, I can share with you that the level of investor interest, particularly from foreign investors in the InvIT space, is very, very significant. Bonds. This is another one of my favorite pictures, and I was advised in a forum where I recently used this thing कि हमारा एक उधर एक इंडियन हीरो भी होना चाहिए. मैंने कहा ठीक है, अगली बार.
तो माधवी पुरी बुच आपको अलग अलग टॉपिक्स पर बताते हुए और टिपिकली वो बॉन्ड्स पे भी अपनी बात अभी रख रही थी. जैसे कुछ और भी डिटेल आएगी तो आपके सामने हम रखेंगे.